Players, formations, plays. Didn't get to this big play last week, but with a huge couple weeks for the Seahawks, controlling their destiny now to be the #2 seed, it was actually nice to talk about a highly successful offensive explosive play for the Seahawks against the Los Angeles Rams. And as always, players, formations, plays, and lots of concepts. And really, I think a lot of attention to detail went into this home run between Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett. Basically, two guys executing with finally a little bit of help up front to convert a 3rd and 11. This was a deep shot to Tyler. It was the second play of the fourth quarter, and it's pretty fascinating in a number of different areas. Number one, player. This guy was having a breakout game. Nobody could cover Tyler Lockett from the Rams. They had backups to backups at the corner spot, and his speed and explosion, I think, really manifested itself through the course of the game. A career day for Tyler Lockett. That player you want to get involved. Formationally, well, let's get him isolated, and this is called a 3-by-1. And anytime you hear an announcer say 3-by-1, it could be a number of different formations to get to it, but ultimately at the snap, you've got 3 receivers to one side of the field, and you're isolating this one receiver. Penn State football, when I was with the Colts, Peyton Manning, they love 3-by-1. In fact, if you watch Penn State this season, they basically lived either in a 3-by-1 formation or a 2-by-2 for nearly every single snap. And I remember asking Joe Moorhead, their offensive coordinator, why? Why do you like that concept so much? And he said, because it really forces the hand of the defense and presents a very clear picture to the quarterback of what they're going to do, whether they're going to commit one-on-one or they're going to cloud and put a safety over the top. And in this case, on 3rd and 11, no surprise to see the Rams in a very soft, 2-deep zone environment. The first tell were these corners who are in off coverage looking back at Russell. That tells you right away they're not man-to-man with the face mask on the quarterback. Number 2, you can see the 2-deep safety alignment. Russell knows this. Russell's anticipating this. Russell, Darrell Bevell, those coaches on the sideline were looking at the way the Rams were handling their 3-by-1 front and how really in their zone drops and to their landmarks they were reacting through the course of the game, and they knew that this shot could be available late in the game because Cody Davis, the free safety, started to cheat. And number 3 on the snap, watch him. Watch his body language, watch his feet, watch his eyes. These safeties are trained, and they've got their eyes in at the quarterback and getting a feel for the routes around him. And everything that Russell was doing with his body and with his eyes was telling this safety, oh, I better cheat over to this 3-by-1. Even though the Seahawks use 7 men to protect 4 and do a pretty good job of picking up this line stunt, actually. Justin Britt, a huge collision. So you've got 7 there, and there's really no reason whatsoever that Cody Davis should be cheating at all. He should be getting to his landmark because the Seahawks only released 3 in the route. Doug runs a clear route. Jermaine's on a search route. Ogletree hunts him up. There's nowhere. I mean, there is nowhere to go. Greg Williams, defensive coordinator, says, I win. Okay, we're 3rd and 11. I get you there. I've got 7 in coverage. You've got 3 getting out. There is no way. I've got 3 guys over here in coverage. Should have 1 over the top, 1 clouding Tyler Lockett, a linebacker. There should be no place to go with that ball. And instead, well, because of the eyes and the feet of Russell Wilson, Cody cheats. And I bet there's part of Cody Davis that thinks there is no way that Russell Wilson's going to throw it with his feet this way, 55 yards on a dime to Tyler Lockett, who never slows down and runs and catches the explosive play for the Seahawks. Players, formations, and ultimately the play. Ultimately the attention to detail. Ultimately studying that videotape and seeing those Rams cheating in their zone coverage. Ultimately the speed and explosiveness of Lockett to not get touched by that corner and be on a dead sprint running away from the free safety who didn't get to his landmark. Well, those were the keys on the biggest, most explosive play of the Seahawks against the Rams last Thursday.